How do I do a case-insensitive string comparison? How can I compare strings in a case-insensitive way in Python? I would like to encapsulate comparison of irregular strings to a repository string, using simple and Pythonic code. I also would like to have ability to look up values in a dict hashed by strings using regular Python strings.
Assuming ASCII strings. As of Python 3.3, casefold is a better alternative. If you want a more comprehensive solution that handles more complex Unicode comparisons, see other answers.
Using Python 2, calling .lower on each string or Unicode object will work most of the time, but indeed doesn't work in the situations that Trist has described. Assume we have a file called unicode.txt containing the two strings sigma sigma upsilon phi omicron and sigma sigma upsilon phi omicron. With Python 2, the sigma character has two lowercase forms, final sigma, and .lower won't help compare them case-insensitively. However, as of Python 3, all three forms will resolve to final sigma, and calling lower on both strings will work correctly. So if you care about edge cases like the three sigmas in Greek, use Python 3. For reference, Python 2.7.3 and Python 3.3.0b1 are shown in the interpreter printouts above.
Comparing strings in a case-insensitive way seems trivial, but it's not. I will be using Python 3, since Python 2 is underdeveloped here. The first thing to note is that case-removing conversions in Unicode aren't trivial. There is text for which text.lower not equal text.upper.lower, such as SS. But let's say you wanted to caselessly compare bus-C and bus-C. Heck, you probably also want to compare bus-C and bus-C equal, that's the newer capital form. The recommended way is to use casefold. str casefold, return a casefolded copy of the string. Casefolded strings may be used for caseless matching. Casefolding is similar to lowercasing, but more aggressive because it is intended to remove all case distinctions in a string. Do not just use lower. If casefold is not available, doing .upper, .lower helps, but only somewhat. Then you should consider accents. If your font renderer is good, you probably think E equals E, but it doesn't. This is because the accent on the letter is a combining character. The simplest way to deal with this is unicodedata.normalize. You probably want to use NFKD normalization, but feel free to check the documentation. Then one does. To finish up, here this is expressed in functions.
Section 3.13 of the Unicode standard defines algorithms for caseless matching. x.casefold == y.casefold in Python 3 implements the default caseless matching, D144. Casefolding does not preserve the normalization of strings in all instances, and therefore the normalization needs to be done, A versus A. D145 introduces canonical caseless matching. NFD is called twice for very infrequent edge cases involving U+0345 character. Example. There are also compatibility caseless matching, D146, for cases such as U+3392, and identifier caseless matching to simplify and optimize caseless matching of identifiers.